Okay, room number 2, Universal show. I tell you what, man, looking forward to this one this morning. It's going to be very interesting. Got so many questions. So many questions. Now, first and foremost, just introduce yourself this morning, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amelle, normally known for being from the Sugababes.
Right, okay then. Right, so listen, Amelle, we're going to get straight into it because I know you haven't got long this morning, right?
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it. So now, first of all, there's a lot of listeners that might not be familiar with yourself.
Yes, that's true.
And like the come up. You understand?
Yep.
So this opportunity, I want you to just give everybody an insight about the lead up to the Sugababes situation. We'll take it from there,
yes,
and then we'll move up. Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
We'll do that. All right. So tell us how it all started for Amelle originally. Anyway, how did you get into this whole music thing?
Okay, so
Right.
big uphill struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It was very hard. I used to like hang around, like I used to work, go to college, and every weekend I used to go to like EMI, all the different radio record labels around London, and literally wait out there like a stalker, give out CDs. Like this is proper old school times when I was like 17, 18.
Oh, wow.
None of that really worked. I got a deal, got dropped, got another deal, got dropped. Then I got some interest in the US, so they sent me over there to do some showcases in New York and LA. Got a deal, got dropped. They offered me a development deal. I said no. I thought I deserved more.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of in the air. I thought I had another deal. Came back to the UK. And then I got a scholarship into this school called Academy of Contemporary Music. I knew I had to get a scholarship because my mum and papa couldn't afford to go there. So they're like, you better get into this school because there's no other way of you getting in there, full stop.
Okay.
So I got my scholarship, and literally that's how I found my management. They spotted me when I did my live performance, and that's how I got even more record labels on me. And the Sugababes manager saw one of my performances, and then when Muchie wanted to leave, he remembered me, gave me a call. I went to London, Parsons Green, I never forget it, and had to sing Too Lost in You, Follow Me Home, Ugly, and Push the Button, not knowing they were recording me like by a video camera.
Okay.
That night, the girls, Keisha and Heidi, listened to it. They really liked my voice. They wanted to see my face. They saw my face. They said, yeah, cool. And then not even a week later, I'm suddenly in the Sugababes. It was
wow.
that quick. From being so hard and long to suddenly bang, straight in the band. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
That's crazy.
mad.
Right, so then now you're in Sugababes now. And then what happened in Sugababes? Because, I don't know, it just seemed to go all pear-shaped.
It was mad.
I don't know, like, because I'm only going by how the media made it look. Because I don't know the full details. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why you're here, and I'm like, yes! No propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. And I tell the truth. I don't
do propaganda. Do you know what I mean?
Me
and
neither,
like,
my
you know,
friend.
some things you can believe what you read, but some I'm like,
nah. Yeah,
nah.
same with me. I don't
You know what I
take
mean?
anything. I go with what I think, you know.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
Sugababes now. So what happened with all that situation?
So Sugababes,
Yeah.
like, because even before I even joined the band, I'm not even going to lie to you either. Yeah, I generally thought. I kind of believed everything I read. I had no idea about media or anything before joining the band. And I was really pleasantly surprised at how nice Keisha was, how amazing she was, how funny she is. And same with Heidi, how lovely she was. And because I was kind of like, oh my God, how are they going to be with me? And they did. They treated me like their sister. Seriously, they made me feel at home. Probably it took about, I think the 4th year, when I did the track with Tinchy, so 2009, things did start getting harder and harder. And one of us didn't really want to be in the band, really. And me and Heidi kind of, it was very hard going into work every day, basically.
Right.
And none of us were really happy either, so it was one of those ones.
Did you feel extra pressure on yourself because you was replacing? Who'd you replace?
Mutia. Well, she's a major replacement.
Yeah, because like, that's a big replacement.
She
do you know what I mean?
Serious, yes, absolutely.
Did
and
you feel the pressure on yourself?
Absolutely, my friend. And I was genuinely a fan of her. Like I am still. Like I think she is so talented, and there's no one who could say she can't sing because she can sing her ass off. She is amazing, and so definitely. I remember even the first tour I did. This is gonna make you. I remember like there's about 5 people in the front row going, Mortia. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm so nervous and you're calling out someone else. But I did crack up after. I was like, wow. But that is what you got to deal with, you know, like suddenly seeing another person singing what someone else was singing. That must be hard to register.
Hard.
Yeah, you'd be like, no, I saw the video, she's in it. So I got it as well. Like it was hard for me to try and prove like I can sing too. Like I'm not trying to be her. I'm just trying to be me, like in a band. I got that a lot. They're like, oh, you're trying to have a husky voice. How can I try and have a husky voice? I don't know. But so it was hard at the beginning. It took me a good year to kind of feel like I was in my skin, and I felt a little bit more independent within the band. But it was hard. But
do you feel like you was treated fairly in that whole time of Sugababes? Like as a new member replacing Mutia and having to fill that big shoes as well.
Big shoes.
Do you know what I mean? Big shoes.
Definitely Heidi and Keisha made me feel at home.
Right.
I had a lot of pressure from management and things like that, and because there was a lot of very high expectations, and I had to learn I think it was 30 songs within a 2-week period for the live tour. I had to go straight into a tour, and I remember it was hard to even remember my own name because my head was crammed in with so much information. And I remember them saying stuff like, if you don't get it, you're out. Like literally, I don't know whether they were joking or trying to scare the hell out of me, because it worked, literally. So every single day I felt serious pressure, and I remember staying up all night, like hardly sleeping to make sure I got it right. Being so tired. But then I was just thinking, this is what I've been waiting for. I have to just go for it the best I physically can. And especially from replacing such a talented person, like it is so hard. It's really hard. It's like saying Beyonce.
I understand.
You can't replace that person.
Because
you just have to bring another element.
It's true, because I've seen interviews like with Michelle, people give her a bit of a raw deal, really.
Yes, they do.
What I mean?
Bless her.
Because she's replaced. The other
and I feel bad for Michelle for sure. She always got the little, bad end of the stick. But I completely understand how she felt, and because Mutia is someone, and so all I wanted to do was not try and replace her, just do what I do and bring another kind of element to the band. So, and I think it took me probably a year, maybe even 2 years to find that, and for people to suddenly see me as Amelle in the Sugababes rather than some girl that's replaced an amazing singer.
Wow. Listen, we've got Amelle in the building this morning. I'm so glad. You see why I don't really like to talk about, speculate on certain situations, because the artist will come in and tell it as it is.
Yes,
they tell it as it is. So forwarding on now, we've had Sugababes. That was a part of your history as well.
Yeah.
What did you decide now that you was going to do next? Because you're thinking to yourself, I was in a successful band. I was on the road with them doing whatever.
Yeah.
New experiences, learning things about yourself as well.
Definitely, I've learned so much.
Do you know what I mean? So, what did you do after that? How did you move forward?
Well, basically, I knew that I wanted to. The girls knew as well. We were always very honest with each other, and they knew I wanted to do a solo album. It's one of my dreams, like since a kid. And the label offered me that as soon as we were finished. And I know Heidi wanted to do Dancing on Ice. She wanted to do that reality show, and Jade wanted to do some theatre stuff. So in my head, I'm thinking, I need to get my head back into what I want to do, because being in a band for like 7 years and being told every single day what time to get up, what to wear, how to look, how to have your hair, what to sing, what to write, even though I loved every single second of it, it's quite, you have to stay in your lane, basically. It's you have to give the people what they want, and you have to stay in that commercial lane. So for the first time in my life, it was like, now what do I do? Like, who am I? Like, because you've been told for so long who you are. And I remember just kind of, again, listening to other people, them saying, Amelle, you're like urban, you should be doing this, like you should be singing, like there's dance music out, you should be doing that, like girl sexy in the club, oh yeah. And I was like, so I wrote a whole album that what I thought people wanted. I remember scaring the hell out of everyone in the room. I'll never forget everyone's faces. So I was just like, I don't like it. I ain't going to release this. I can't do it. For my own pride, like I want to be proud of my album, and I'm actually a little bit embarrassed of this, I can't do this. And they basically said to me, like, we'll give you 2 weeks then, like go away, do what you want to do, but you have to come back with something better then, because they really like the album. And
why are they giving you such short times to...
I know.
Why is it so short? But I mean, you need more time.
Exactly. They were more like on a single basis, like give me one great track kind of thing.
Fair enough.
But then when I was doing it, I was like, oh my god, what have I done? Like this is so much pressure. Like you start self-doubting yourself, and people whispering like, oh, your time might have gone now, love. Like you have all this stuff in your brain at the same time. And I was just like, no, I'm gonna do this. And did a couple of tracks, but they loved one of them, and they were like, okay, cool, we'll give you free reign, you do what you want, I have creative control now. I'm a 30-year-old woman, you know what I mean? I know what I want, I know what I want to write.
And of course as well, your style of music might even change as well.
Exactly.
Because we're not really always liking the same things that we was liking 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And you're going to hear that with this album, definitely.
Right, so that you've matured.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
And I love, like, I naturally go to like jazzy soulful stuff, like reggae kind of. I love like I love soul and I love singing, and with this album I didn't want to lie to anyone. Not that we were lying before, but I want to come as me. Like I'm not someone who wears little short skirts and starts prancing around on stage. That's just not me. And I think the public and people aren't stupid. Like, so if you're trying to fake and trying to be like Rita or Jessie, you just got to stay in your own lane, be yourself, because people can see right through you. And and if you generally don't like my music or like me, hands up, that's cool. Like, that's fair enough.
But you know you're doing you.
Yes, and that's what I'm proud of. Like, it's the most freeing bit of my life, literally, for the first time in 10 years, literally.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Well, you seem happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you love what you're doing.
Definitely.
So, like, now you're back now, 2014. Got a single.
Yeah.
Summertime.
I know what you're gonna say in September.
I'm not saying nothing.
Lucky the sun's out though, isn't it? Seriously lucky.
You should have made a song called Wintertime or something.
Autumn time.
I can't even say like what you're looking forward to about the summer. Or you might say like, you know, how was the summer for you? How was the summer for you?
I know the summer was good to me, man, and I did have to delay the single. It was originally supposed to be released in the beginning of August, but because of Tumble, I did this new TV show. I had to try and fit in everything. It was just physically impossible, so I just delayed it slightly, and I wanted to give it a fair chance. I want everyone to hear it properly. So whether that be in summer, winter, autumn, spring, they will hear this single, man. So luckily it is still summer, but with this single I just love it because I don't think anyone knows this, but I did write it on behalf of my sister. Like even the outro of the chorus, it says la la Layla, la la Layla, because that's her name, Layla. Okay. It's basically just saying thank you, because it's kind of like a metaphor. Like, we've all got a Layla in our lives, someone who's always helped us. She has literally picked me up off the floor, literally, and helped me walk. That girl,
nice.
She's a special girl, and I know every single person on this planet has that kind of person. So it was just basically a thank you to good people in this world, because there's too many bad people, man.
It's true. It's true. So you've got to embrace the good people. Yeah. It's good people, definitely. How are you feeling about the whole scene in the UK? Do you follow much of the scene in the UK?
I do.
Or you're like, your mind's a bit more broader? You're like, no, I just follow the music in general around the whole world.
Yeah, sorry. To the second question, to the second one, right there.
Second one.
I'm more, go with what I like and what I hear. If I hear a sound, whether it's like, I should be liking it because she's a major star or he's a major star, I should be like, I'm like, no, I don't like it, I'm sorry. Like, I just go with purely what I like, and that's it. Very honest, I have to be, I can't lie, can't do it. But yeah, I love like artists, because I think nowadays there's so many artists that are so mechanically put together, and like,
can you relate to that then?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like
I was a part
I was in that place?
Definitely. It is manufactured, and to a point though, like, I know me and the girls, we sung always live without a shadow of a doubt. That's what we had. That was real, like we sung. We were real singers in a band, and it's not that regular anymore. Like, you don't really see that. And I respect like people like Sam Smith, who's not rolling out of clubs, he's sleeping with this person, boom boom. He can sing. He is such a talented guy, and that's who I respect in music nowadays, because it's kind of lost that realness for me now, and I cling on to the people who are real. So I like that. I like that. To him.
So if you had an opportunity, right? Say you was turning back the clocks, what would you change to come up then? Because the reason why I say that, now at the moment we've got X Factor.
Yes,
that is all over the TVs.
Absolutely.
Would you ever say to yourself, right, I wouldn't even go down that route, jumping into a group? I'm going to say to myself, you know what? Let me try the avenue of X Factor because of the big platform that I'm going to be on, and the whole world will see me.
Yeah, it is an amazing platform. I think it's changed the music forever. Right. Like, no one releases in December anymore. I don't know if you noticed. No one. There's no point. There's no point. But I definitely wouldn't have changed my past. For the good days, the bad days, even the media had like a field day with me, like for most of it completely fake and unreal, and that was a very hard time for me. But at the same time, I've learned so much. But I do honestly say, I said this to Keisha and Heidi, to everyone, like, if I waited another year, like say if I didn't get into Sugababes, I would have gone on X Factor. I remember saying to myself,
really,
like, if I
you
don't
make
it, because I felt like I tried just everything. I just tried and tried and tried for such a long time, and I was like, I'll give it one more year, and I'll keep stalking these people, these A&R guys, doing these showcases over and over and over again. Then I'm going to have to go there, because I've done everything else. Like, otherwise I'm just not good enough. It's simple as that. So it's just you have to just believe in yourself, and if you forget for 1 second, because then that 1 second turns into a week, that week turns into a month, and the next thing you know, you're 35 and your dream's gone forever. So,
and the way that the panel is now on X Factor, who would you feel like the most honoured to get like the yes from?
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Not Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl, I think she's amazing. I'm so happy she's back on X Factor, by the way. Like, she's great to watch. I think she's one of the most stunning women.
Can't sing. Yeah.
But that's the only thing. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I couldn't really get a. a comment
critique
from her. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take her critique from her, if I'm being completely honest. I think she's an amazing star, and it's hard to even have a star quality rather than being able to sing, to have every single tick of the box. She's an amazing dancer. She can sing. I've heard her sing a few times, but it's not. I don't think it's her strongest point.
Right, okay.
So I wouldn't be able to take critique if she's saying me I'm flat or sharp. I'm like, no, I'm not, actually. But yeah, Simon, I think I'd be like over the moon if he was like, that was absolutely amazing.
I love that. Is your manager around the building? Is he around?
No, he's not actually.
That's good. So we can get you to sing live then, isn't it? Should we do it?
What do you want? Yeah, I'll sing whatever you want.
Do anything. I don't care. Saturday morning, get your vocal cords in session. We've got Amelle on the Universal
do a
show.
bit of summertime.
Exclusive. Let's do the summertime, yeah? Because the single, that's what we're promoting. Go on, let's go.
With it. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, oh. Hang on, I'll start again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, you're my summertime. Yeah. You are the one who brightens up the day. You're always there to take my pain away. Yeah, you're my summertime. Oh, Lord. I got a bit nervous then.
Yeah. Can you see I'm in a zone about? Can you see?
I got to get nervous. But
I feel like I'm in Jupiter now, you know?
Yeah.
No, that was good. I like that. Look at myself this morning.
Oh,
so listen, what's coming up? Forthcoming album. What we
yeah.
got?
I think I'm gonna go 3 singles in as well. I want people to like kind of get a gauge of what the album entails.
A chance of a reunite with the girls?
I think so. We're still talking about it because I know Jade obviously said in an interview kind of recently, she's like, she doesn't imagine herself ever being in the band again. Okay. So I was a bit like, but if we ever do, we're gonna put our heads together kind of the end of next year, have a chat, see where our heads are at. But the main thing is that we all have to want to be there because I think it's unfair on other people to be with one, depressed girl in the corner. Do you know what I mean? So we'll make sure that it's 100% want to be there. And if we don't do it, I have no problem with like letting someone else use a name. Either some free girls that have been brought up to be Sugababes, whether that be Keisha, Siobhan. Okay. I think if people want to hear the music, then they should, whether it be us or someone else.
Okay, so 3 singles in, then an album.
Then the album, yeah.
Boom. You're gonna come back and do some. Talk
acoustic.
About your album?
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
If you have me, for
sure.
No,
we've got to. You've been a lovely guest this morning.
Oh, thank
so what I want you to do is give out your information this morning, any social networks
where
people can correspond with you. Yeah, do that this
please.
morning.
So, my Twitter and Instagram is exactly the same. It's Amelle_Berrabah. You better find out about like future shows, gigs, acoustic shows as well. So, and I'll keep you updated for the album and singles.
Okay, boom. Can you introduce your single this morning, please?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Right, this is Amelle and you're listening to my brand new single, Summertime.
Let's go.